What is up, everybody? Welcome to Let's Look at Deep Rock Galactic. Deep Rock Galactic is a cooperative, mind-delving, dwarf role-playing game. It's pretty freaking awesome. That's all I can say. I've been playing a lot of hours in it lately. They just unleashed their free Season 1 update, so they're going to operate with their updates with seasons now. But we're going to jump in like we always do in the Let's Look Ats, and just show you guys what's going on. So yeah, this is your little home base and stuff. And I did not so I started playing recently, right? And so I'm just gonna go through things that I noticed when I first started playing. So like, you come here, right? You got your character selector. You can get your gunner. That is the one guy I've been mainly playing. You got a driller, an engineer, a gunner, and a scout. They all do separate things. I play the gunner most of the time because some of the buddies I play with, obviously, some of the buddies I play with don't want to play that. But so you're gonna complete missions, right? And you're gonna be like, oh, I got perk points. Where the heck do I go to get my perk points? So you click E on this thing right here when you get into it for the first time. You'll see these milestones. Then you can claim your perk points here. So that's where you claim them. I had no idea. And then perks, you can come here and you can get various perks like second wind, gain percent to speed, thorns, first aid, you know, bunch of perks, okay. But then you're like, okay, I got my perks, right? Like, woo, yay, perks, yeah, I got them. And then you're like, oh, but like, are they active? No, they're not active, because you got to come over here and you got to equip your perks, and you can only have a certain number of perks. All right, but then, other than that, you got some crazy customization options you can have. I have a ton because I put money into the game because I'm a terrible person. What the heck is this? What? That's new. Apparently there's a free beer. But yeah, so like this is your main little hub area. They you'll group up in here and you'll grab whatever mission you want to go on. Like right now I actually have an assignment and my mission is to do this one. So we'll be hosting that. This is the season thing. So, you know, it's just like a season pass, except you don't have to pay for it. It just comes with it. And you get stuff as you go. And you got a cosmetic tree that you can unlock stuff with. And then there's a situation briefing. Very interesting stuff. You got the shop here that you can buy cosmetics at. All in-game currency to buy those things. Don't worry. The only out-of-game currency is the DLC stuff. And I'm pretty sure it's just cosmetics in that. We can play the jukebox, but we might get DMCA'd, so we're not going to do that. You can come over here and you can get some beer. You're like, oh, beer. I believe the only beer that actually does anything is this one up here. Like, we could get pickaxe power attack recharged faster if we got that. I don't really care about that much. You can play some like basketball over here. Nailed it. Yeah, I mean, there's a ton of stuff to do in here, but you can't do all of it like it says here. You must promote at least one character to unlock this. Once you get to level 25, and if you look up in the top left-hand corner, I am level 18. Once you get level 25, you can upgrade a guy, and then you get access to that stuff. Customize your pickaxe, all stuff you find in the game. But anyway, let's jump into an actual mission here. No one joined me as I was running around, but that's okay. I should be able to solo this mission if I had to guess. And we will dive on in and see what Deep Rock Galactic actually has to offer. It's a really fun game. There's tons of different kinds of missions. This one's like a collecting mission. We have to collect a bunch of a certain type of mineral, and we have a secondary of collecting tin fossils. So you see down there 225 more kite for the main objective, and then tin fossils for the secondary objective. It's actually much louder recording it than it is just playing it, so we're just gonna be like
Time to collect some gold.
just a little bit. Right. So you hit F and you got this little like this thing that lights up the thing. You got like one of those. I don't know. A little glow stick.
Scanners indicate particularly rich veins of morkite and gold further down. Bring it back, boys.
This is a loot bug. If you hit it, what comes out? Who would have guessed, right? You got your little molly here. You're gonna deposit everything you have in molly. You can only carry a limited number of things at a time. When you are playing in single player mode, you get Bosco. Hey, Bosco. Alright. It's a really deep hole. Now, when you're playing as the gunner, you have your main gun, you have your secondary, you have this, which is a, I mean, I'll just show you, even though it's kind of a waste. It's a zip line. So what it's your movement ability as this guy. You don't have a lot of movement abilities as the gunner. And then you have a shield which you can throw on the ground and it protects you. So as you're going through here and stuff, you'll see like things like that up there. And it's a little bit more difficult to get as the gunner, so sometimes I don't go out of my way to snag it, you know? But actually I'll just go down here and mine. I should have shot one down there because I'm gonna go down there anyway. I'll do that now. Yeah, you can take the zip line down. And you can gather materials and minerals and stuff. And I haven't played this game a lot, so like this is not a like, oh, I'm an expert at the game kind of thing. No, this is not an expert at the game kind of thing at all. Oh, you can call, yeah, see how Molly's down there? She's waiting for us to deposit. She came to us. She's like, hey, you're full on nitro. You want to deposit? I'm like, yeah, I do. You will be in a lot of darkness if you're playing as the gunner. It's just only light you have is the flares here. Now, one of the other classes I can't. Oh, also you can tell this guy to go mine for you. I forgot about that. And Bosco will go mine for you and throw everything down into a hole. That's really helpful. Now, Nitra is actually useful because you can call in resupplies with Nitra, and resupplies are important because you run out of stuff. You need some resupplies.
This place is almost nice.
Bosco, stop throwing everything down into the hole. I think you get more money if you mine without Bosco. I mean, I'm not 100% on that, but I think you get more money if you mine without Bosco. But like I said, I have not any real idea if that's true or not. Run down here and snag all this stuff that he threw down here. I don't think we're gonna be able to make it up that. Yeah, no. And I think it might be too steep for my. Yeah. See how I can get. It's kind of slow going when you're going up the opposite direction, but that's okay. I'm using a lot of these at the very beginning, but I mean, I probably won't need them later. If I had to guess. There we go. Now we're going back up. And of course, we haven't seen the scary portion of this game, which is the enemies. The enemies are the scary portion. And so, like, you can pull up tab, by the way, and you can see, like, a little geographical map of where you're going. And you can also, it's very useful for when you're like, oh, I'm out of areas to go to. And you can see, okay, so this place is forward and down through this wall. And we knew that because of this dirt anyway. But you might not know exactly the direction you need to mine without pulling out one of those. And there it is. There's the next area. Now, I like to make sure that my path is opened up a little bit so I can see, or so I can get back a little bit easier. Because, yeah, the end of the mission, spoiler alert, we're gonna probably have to get back. Fossils, by the way. This is one of the secondary objectives. We got a fossil there. Beautiful. Try to keep a lookout for those if we can. I do like to do the secondary objectives. You get more XP and payment for them, so. Yeah. There's our first enemy. Not too scared. I'm not even probably going to shoot it. I think Bosco will just kill it for me. Bosco's great, by the way. Oh, here we go. We're actually getting a new miner, so Bosco's gone. And the thing you have to do is you have to...
Rock and stone. Well, hello there. Rock on.
Rock and stone, buddy.
Rock and roll.
There we go. That's better. And now we have a new player that's joined. Since I hosted, they had to join on me.
There is a brute nexus over here.
And we're gonna just blast this thing apart real quick. Most things have weak spots. Like they're usually pretty obvious. It's dead already, Brandon. We don't need that. it's dead already. And I have thorns equipped, so you'll see like I get hit sometimes and then I can't find what hit me. I'm not too concerned. I really love the pistol on the gunner, actually. It one-shots to the head a lot of these small crawler guys if you hit him in the head. It's pretty nice. Now he's playing the engineer and he built a turret, as you can see, which is pretty cool. Now we have a new class. It's, people generally join with different classes, and it's nice. It's nice to have the different classes. When you have a group of all the 4 classes, you can pretty much do everything extremely easily. Like, one of them puts down like little flooring for you to climb up. One of them drills really quickly through like walls and stuff, so that's always nice. Where did he go? Oh, he just dipped. He said, "See ya." He didn't want to help mine up this stuff anymore. I don't mind. I'll sit here and mine it. He can do the mission if he wants. I'm doing the mining. This is like part of the game. Like, you want to get your resources, man. And I don't know what level he is. He might actually be one of the first levels that's lower than me, which I don't run into very often. I actually play on Hazard 4, which this is Hazard... Oh, this is Mordecai, by the way, which we need. I play on Hazard 4 a lot of the time, which is 2 above the current Hazard we're playing on. And Hazard is like difficulty modifier. So like you got Hazard 1, Hazard 2, Hazard 3, Hazard 4, and I think Hazard 5. But yeah, Hazard... Fine, you can take that though. Hazard 2 is 50% the bonus on stuff. Hazard 3 is 75%, and Hazard 4 is 100%, I believe. And it's not hard or anything like that. Like, I mean, it is, but it isn't. Like, if you have a decent team, it doesn't matter. And which I'm not supposed to be playing. Like, I played on it since like the beginning is the thing. Like, I played on Hazard 4 since like the start. This guy is very inefficient at mining. Just like mine your spot. Don't run around back and forth. You weirdo.
Where is that damn tin?
But yeah, I like playing on Hazard 4. It's a lot more hectic. Hazard 2 is really easy the majority of the time. Like, it's easily soloable. Like, very easy soloable. If you look on the bottom, you can see like the bag filling up from gathering stuff, by the way. I was probably gonna get that, but I saw it coming, so we don't really need to go through here, but I guess we can. Oh, okay, here you go. Here's one of the random things that can happen while you're playing. You get a swarm. It won't be difficult.
Anyone needs ammo? There's nitro here. Look, a fossil.
Okay, see, that's the wall thing, or the ground thing. Here we go. Now I'll shoot my big gun for you guys, since there's like a swarm coming. Really shouldn't be standing like in the middle. Oh, you have grenades, by the way? I generally throw them at the bigger guys, but you can shoot them in the butt, and that's where they really get hurt. A lot of guns can't even hurt them if you don't shoot them in the butt. Or they might be able to hit them in the face, but they do very low damage. I don't know why this guy's calling it a supply drop. Like, this horde is going to be nothing. I mean, I still have 2,200 bullets, and I have 3,000 max. Like, oh, you know, there's another person coming in. Okay, cool. Woo! Another person. Yeah! Rock and stone, bro. There we go. Yeah, like I said, the horde was not going to be anything too difficult at all. I mean, it's over more or less. Like, we could keep fighting, but like, it's not. I mean, there's going to be people coming, but it's going to be extremely easy as well. Easy peasy. Oh, they still concerned about this horde that's not really a horde. Swarm, sorry, swarm. I can hear him, I just can't see him. There they are. I have a lot of trouble seeing in the dark at this place, by the way. Like, a lot of trouble of seeing in the dark in these places. I think we have a scout now too. You saw him like jump up there with his little zip. Yeah, that's what he can do. It's pretty cool. He gets around pretty nicely. Hello. And this is me finding another new area to go explore, which we didn't really need to yet. There's still room in the other areas, but that's okay. It all works out in the end. Oh, I haven't seen like a little small tunnel like that before. That's kind of cool. Fossil. And yeah, in this kind of difficulty, I'm really not too concerned wandering off by myself. What the heck was that? That noise made me more concerned wandering off by myself. Freaked me out, man. Huh? What? Oh, those are like, I think this is the stuff for like brewing your beer and stuff. Not too concerned. With snagging it. You get a lot of it. Huh? Oh, the loot bug is dying. I was like, what is going on up there that's dropping all this stuff? I was like, he was next to the little radioactive thing and it was killing him. Oh, you were what made that noise. Goodbye. Here, fine. You're gonna turn around? Just kill you that way then. Oh, they're above me. I was like, what is making that noise?
I need the mule
Molly!
right now. That's it. Back.
And it doesn't matter if your inventory's full, it'll just fall down and you can grab it. No big deal. It just makes it a little bit less convenient.
I think we actually have a chance to make it out alive.
And there's a ton of different types of missions, by the way. There's like escort missions where you escort like a drill. There's gathering missions. There's a bunch of stuff. And there's also side missions inside the missions that aren't labeled. Like you can find interesting things to do inside the mission that aren't like they're random. They're randomly possible to happen in the missions. And it's pretty cool.
Sometimes I wonder if mining is all there is to life. Then I punch myself in the nose.
And I don't know if we'll see any of those, but there's like random bosses you can run into and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Destroy that so it doesn't hurt you. I don't know if any of them have any more fossils, but I know a lot of lower levels end up finishing the thing before I'm ready, because I like to do the secondary objectives first, and a lot of them end up just like not doing them, which is kind of annoying. Where are they all at, by the way? Oh, they're both this way. Okay, cool. Parkour time. Ugh. Made it. Easy peasy. Oh, and he made a little tunnel here. Cool. Hello. I don't know if he knows he can call Molly. Or maybe he's just coming back because he was done in here? Could be. Oh, well, he missed this. And, I mean, this is the game. If this is not your kind of game, you know pretty quick. But it's really fun. Especially when you're playing with like some friends. Like, it's even more fun with a bunch of friends. Like, this might be a fun game for us to, like, stream and play together, honestly.
There's one kind here.
Come on, Molly.
Where is that damn mule?
Molly's a little slow sometimes. It's not her fault. Hey, Molly. There you go, girl. Two more fossils. I like the type to him. There is voice chat, by the way, and stuff like that. I don't use it the majority of the time, but yeah. I mean, it's there. I don't know why he's building his turrets, but I don't know. Some people play really nervous. This difficulty is like super easy, though. Like, I don't think I've ever played on the lower difficulty, because this difficulty is just super chill. Apparently 75 is super chill too. I just didn't want to know if I wanted to like try that out for the first time on yeah. Also, this, if you get hurt, this is red sugar and you can use it to heal yourself. And it's a drug. It's a drug. Fossils, yay! Okay, we have the rest of the fossils we're gonna need now.
Molly!
And we probably have all the more kite we need now too. These guys are not, they don't play the game as much, or don't play with people as high ranked as I normally do, so they don't know the rock and stone thing, man.
Press the button on the viewer when you're ready. We'll send the drop pod to get you up.
The guy did not deposit his fossil, and so we're still waiting for that to happen. Hopefully he does it soon. And you don't have to, like I said, like we completed the mission, you don't have to call the way out yet. You can wait and call it later if you want, or you can call it now. You don't have to do the secondary mission at all if you don't want to. You can speed run through it and just call it. You can go and try to find even more resources. Lots to do. I don't know if gathering more Morkite matters. Why not, right? Why not?
Secondary objective
There we go.
completed. Nice job.
Good job completing the secondary objective, my dudes.
Hello! None can stand before us!
Molly, my most trustiest of mules.
Attention!
We fight for
Alright,
rock
I'm done.
and stone.
They all look like they're done.
If you don't rock and stone,
Good work. Sending in the drop.
And I'm not gonna wait for them to be done if they're not done. And now you have to run back to the drop pod because you're working for a corporation. The corporation cares about their loot. They don't care about you. They don't care if you die. They care about the loot. So they're gonna call in a drop pod, and you can see it's that way. And we don't have a driller. No, we don't have a driller, so
Has arrived. Retrieving the
we can't just go through the walls. We can't go through the wall to it really quickly. We just gotta run back to it. You got 5 minutes to extraction. If you do not get there in those 5 minutes, and there are gonna be bugs coming now, by the way, a lot. If you do not get there, it's leaving. It says see ya. Oh, I threw that a little too forward. Here, this is a fun time to use the shield though, because it pushes them out. That other dwarf better be coming. Come on, bro. Senor Sprinkles, just run. We don't have to fight them. It's not necessary. Now, my problem with this thing a lot of the time is I totally forget the way to go. Like that's one of my main problems, which is why it's nice to have a driller, because they will tell you the way to go. And by tell you the way to go, I mean they will. You don't have to fight them, guys. Come on. But yeah, the driller will literally just drill a hole through the wall, and then like the gunner will hold the back line, and it'll all be fine. And here it is. Easy peasy. Now, it will not even open its gates for you to get in until Molly has gotten here with the loot. And you don't have to worry about protecting Molly or anything like that. Like, you can kind of just chill, and Molly will get here by herself. It's no matter. There. Molly, the mule. Hopefully she gets here in 3 minutes. I mean, I've never seen her not be able to get here in the time allotted, so I'm assuming she just gets here no matter what, but like... You know. Sometimes I wonder. There's Molly. And once they grab her, you can get her all the way up. Molly will come. Like I said, 2 is not very concerning at all. I can just do this to make sure people get in. Yeah, rock and stone, brothers. For Carl. I have no idea who Carl is, but sometimes they yell for Carl. But most of the time it's for rock and stone. And easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Missions so easy. Like when in no way terrified. It does get harder in certain missions though, I promise you that. Oh wow, they were actually a lot more than me. Like this guy wasn't, the one that was here first. He wasn't, but I mean the other ones were. And this is the season thing where you get XP for the season and then you level up. Season pass. It's a season pass. If you've seen season pass before, it's the same thing, except this one's free. And yeah, and then you're like, oh, I'd finished the mission. And if you have an assignment, this will pop up.
Well done. You're getting close.
And then you claim perk points if you did anything like the perk points, and then you can go be like, oh, I want to spend my perk points now. What do I want to spend my perk points on? Well, I've been trying to get Field Medic 4, so I'm going to do that.
New perk unlocked.
And there we go. Alright. Oh, don't know why that got brought up. Let's say GG to him. You can also, as you level up, you'll unlock things to add to the gun to make it better and stuff like that. That's always cool. Here's little Bosco things you can do to him to make him better. This is your assignment board where you unlock various things. Like, we're going to unlock the mineral trading network next, which is this, which I'm assuming just lets you trade traded minerals for money. There you go. And you have to unlock that through the assignment board. And you play 3 missions, basically, and it tells you which ones to play, and then you do that. And you unlock a lot of things this way. New Hazard Lethal. I think that's the 5-tier one. I think that's the tier 5 one. Like, here, I'll show you. If you're, so if I'm selecting this mission, right? Like, you can do low risk, which was, You can do challenging, which is 50%, which is what we just did. Dangerous, 75. Extreme is what I normally play on with my buddies. And then lethal, I guess, is the one that you unlock the assignment board. Okay, cool. And you can see how that, like, changes what you get from this. But it also changes the amount of enemies and stuff. It's a lot harder. So you can just speed through it with playing with, like, low rank stuff and get XP a lot faster, I've noticed. But yeah, that is pretty much Deep Rock Galactic. There are a ton of different mission types. Let's see here. We've got egg collection. You're going to go around, break into things, and grab eggs, alien eggs. And when you grab those alien eggs, you're going to possibly spawn a horde. You also have things like low oxygen or cave leech clusters. I don't know what all these mean, but yeah, you can do that. Protect the drill dozer. That's escorting the drill. Let's see here. Kill 2 dreadnoughts. This is a boss mission where you're going to fight bosses. And collect missions. Yeah, it's just, there's a lot of different places to go. It's a pretty great game. Like, you should pick it up if you have the, I don't remember exactly how much it costs, but if you have the money to grab this game and you like cooperative games like this, and even solo, I have fun. I don't play it as much when I'm playing solo, but even solo, I have a good time. Go ahead and grab it, dudes. Go have a good time. Great time to get it. The season 1 just launched like a couple days ago, so like, you have plenty. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but you have plenty of time to mess around with that. Try to get some free cosmetics, and just have a good time, guys. Because this game is fun. That's gonna be this Let's Look At. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. If you've got anything to say, go to the comments below, and if you haven't yet, hit that subscription button and the bell. If you want to see more, check out this video down here. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.